We're going to start on a political note, and that is the Biden regime's trade of a Russian arms dealer, very bad guy, Victor Merchant of Death Boot, serving a 25-year prison sentence for conspiring to kill Americans, trafficking anti-aircraft missiles, providing material support to terrorists. So this guy is traded for Brittany Griner, the WNBA player, and she is now back on a plane, back in the United States. And even some people on the left and some of the Democrats are like, wait, what is this? What do you make of all this?
Well, I make that he likes some terrorists, and apparently, people are like, oh, well, why would he do that, right? Is he not a good negotiator? What's the deal? I think Biden has a little bit of hatred towards America, and this is blatantly. It shows it, right? Because this man, think about it, this man is a true terrorist. Unlike the January 6th defendants, right? This man is an actual terrorist who actually wanted to kill Americans. I mean, he, trafficked aircraft missiles, guns, AK-47s. I thought Biden hated all that, right?
No, I mean, there's a Marine in Russian captivity, a U.S. Marine, and Biden opted not to get that guy out, but to get Griner out. So let's look at Griner's credentials. What made Griner appealing to the Biden administration? Basically, being gay, being, I guess, trans, being anti-American, disliking the national anthem, taking a knee, wearing Black Lives Matter shirt. In fact, I believe that Griner was wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt upon the return. So
everything, the antithesis of an American, right?
Well,
so of being
this is
very,
I think, very reminiscent of the Bergdahl trade. Think about Obama, flashback, which we give up, we meaning the United States under Obama, 5 seasoned Taliban commanders, at least one of which goes right back into the field.
Yeah.
In fact, one of them is, I believe, now in the new, relatively new Afghan government, and exchanges all these 5 guys for one left-wing deserter. So for the Democrats, it's not that it's a bad trade. They like this kind of a trade.
Yeah.
This is a trade that they work at.
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
And there are people who've tweeted out and said, in effect, Biden keeps talking about gun control. This is the ultimate gun dealer.
Non-gun control, right?
Right.
This is, you can't get worse than this guy. You really can't. You just can't. So
well, the other factor is that there's the war going on in Ukraine. So Putin can use a big arms dealer right about now. So obviously, while the United States is, making Ukraine a kind of litmus test, shoveling all kinds of money and arms toward Ukraine.
Look what the Bergdahl deal did later. Look at those terrorists that were released and what they did, taking part in the Afghan government again and the Taliban again, and perhaps even leading to what happened to our 13 Marines or 13. Were they servicemen with the Afghanistan pullout, right? So what is this guy going to be responsible for doing?
See, a lot of times when we discuss these things, we kind of assume that if you went to Biden later and said, look what happened, or you went to Obama and said, look what happened in Afghanistan, look what happened to the Taliban commanders that you released, that Obama would be distraught. Oh, I made a horrible mistake. I don't believe this is true, and I don't think you do either.
No.
Obama would probably chuckle because this is partly the result he intended.
Of their hatred towards America, right?
Or at least they like certain types of things in America. There's a kind of America that they are patriotic toward. It's the America of transsexual bathrooms. It's the America of depravity. It's the America of indoctrination in the schools. This is their America. So they're attached to it.
The socialist America.
But the patriotic America, the back the blue America, the America of traditional values, that's the America they hate. That's why they chose Griner over the Marine.
Yeah.
The Marine's been there a lot longer.
Since 2008, I believe.
Right. So this guy's rotting in a Russian jail. They could have gotten him out. Apparently, Biden is claiming the Russians made him choose. But look, Brittany Griner, first of all, Brittany Griner was caught with drugs. So And Brittany Griner has been incarcerated, just for a short amount of time, and yet the Biden people choose, let's get Brittany Griner out, let the other guy, who's a Marine and a patriot, continue to rot in a Russian prison.